Hello everyone, this is Annabella. This is a purchase full relationship reading for Hyo Joo and Joon. I feel so thankful to the purchaser for willing to buy and allowing me to share this reading to everyone here. Before we start, I just want to remind everyone that since this is a celebrity reading, these actors and actresses are not here to confirm their energy with us. So what we're doing here is trying our best to make an attempt to understand their relationship from whatever my cards are able to pick up. Because this is a full relationship reading, we will take a look at their mutual spread and also their individual feelings for each other. Let's get started. The first card for their mutual spread is Ace of Wands. This card generally represents passion, starting something new, enthusiasm, spark, or chemistry. I haven't watched their drama together, but my purchaser did mention that they are about to be working together in part 2 of their drama. Though this card could be trying to represent this new start of this new drama, but the fact is, I do not know anything about Hyo Joo and Joon. Usually when that is the case, my cards would try to send me messages from the start of their relationship or their relationship overall energy, not just the current energy. I believe these two met a long time ago, right? I feel like this card is representing more about that initial creative spark that they had together when they first met. Seven of Swords. This is interesting. The way I see this card for the two of them here is wanting to run away. See the opposite sides of the card? On our right are tents. That must be where more people resides. On the left side is nothing. One or both of them are kind of a loner. They want to keep their thoughts to themselves and are overly rational. Now, like I mentioned, I think my cards are trying to give me a full picture of what's going on, so this could have been the general energy they have had since they met. Though there were sparks, they prefer to be alone. Queen of Wands. I did a quick research to check on Hyo Joo's zodiac, and I don't think she's a fire sign. But I do think because this queen is the workaholic one out of all the queens, this queen likes to juggle many tasks. She's action oriented. I believe this might still be representing Hyo Joo in her career, as she has been mostly focused on work throughout all these years. With the Queen of Wands, though, I think she makes it easy for them to remain friends throughout all these years because of her energetic personality. Maybe this queen helps maintain the passion in that Ace of Wands. Eight of Cups. Well, it looks like, unfortunately, it was never the right time for them to develop anything because their loner energy is strong. As the Seven of Swords indicates one is a loner because of their thoughts, the Eight of Cups indicates they feel like it's better to be alone. Maybe they were never able to get on the same page throughout all of these years knowing each other. They each have their own life and they may even have significant others during all of these times too. It's hard to say, but I just feel like in the past they never were able to sync romantically. Six of Wands. This card actually represents celebrities being in the spotlight, getting all of the attention. Though it does represent success, winning, and victory, I'm not sure what factors would fit those definitions for their relationship. Maybe when they are together, they do feel the spark and the chemistry. Maybe that's the victory? But honestly, I think it makes more sense for this card to represent their status as celebrities. They are too busy with work and may have been too worried about their image when they were younger. Looking at the first spread as a whole, we know for sure these two are not lovers because there aren't any lover related cards. And the only cups here is a moving on, letting go type of cup. The strongest, most populated suit here are the wands. These wands are all really good cards. What this means is, I believe they share a lot of creativity together and their chemistry is great. However, they don't share with each other their thoughts or emotions, making me think they are most likely just close co-worker for now. Let's see if their individual cards would give us more insight. Let's now take a look at Hyo Joo's cards towards Jo In-sung. Page of Wands, another wand card. This, I have a feeling, is her current feelings towards Jo In-sung, as they have had many recent interactions. I do believe she likes working with him and looks forward to working with him. See, wands represent passion. From their mutual energy, we know what they share together is this genuine passion. Their bodies are physically in sync, while their emotions and thoughts aren't. The Sun. From my purchaser, she mentioned that Jo and Sung may have shown an interest in their interactions earlier. Of course, I do not know how true this statement is, but with the Sun and the Page of Wands, this might be a true statement. However, because we got the Sun for her feelings towards him, she see that he is this great man who is interested in her. However, when the sun is always shining so bright, you may get sunburned. I think for some reason she hesitates a lot here as I'm relating this card to the Eight of Cups from our first spread. The Chariot. The Chariot represents someone who is very direct, a good leader. She sees him as someone who is very strong-willed. Honestly though, that might be the problem here. I keep thinking about the Seven of Swords. The Chariot represents control, while the Seven of Swords can represent mental manipulation. The way I see this Chariot and Seven of Swords together is that this man may be a bit controlling. But as these are her feelings toward him, I totally see why there are a lot of hesitant feelings around these cards. Knight of Pentacles. This knight represents someone who is persistent, slow, and take his time. She likes his quiet strengths and strategic mind. It makes me wonder if she has reached the point of her life where she wants more stability and commitment from a partner. Perhaps she is trying to consider her options right now. If he keeps his persistence, maybe there could be a possibility. Eight of Wands. Again, another Wands energy. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if she is attracted to him physically. There are just a lot of Wands here, but I'm guessing they will work together really soon. I think she's interested in seeing where things could go. I'm not really sure what it'll look like for their future as of right now, as these cards aren't specifically for their future reading. If you ship them, the good news is there may be more chances in the future for them to grow their feelings. But let us also take a look at Jo In-sung's feelings toward Hyo Joo to understand how he is feeling as well. The first card we have for him is Ace of Pentacles. Jo In-sung sees Hyo Joo as a woman he can grow with. This relationship has a lot of potential for the both of them, from its solid foundations to limitless prospect. For some reason, I kept thinking whatever relationship he has had in the past, he is ready to have a fresh start. And as they have known each other for a long time, with their recent projects together and future projects, he sees a lot of possibilities while being around her, growing together career-wise and hopefully romantically. Knight of Cups. Since the Knight of Cups represents romantic proposal and offers, you can see it in this knight carrying a cup and offering it. I believe he is very smitten by her. The Knight of Cups is a sign that he sees her as the one for him. But of course, this is his opinion, so he may feel as though it is still only one-sided. His feelings for her right now are more of an interest, and he knows he likes it when working with her. Page of Swords. If you ever wonder why I place my cards so straight and so aligned, it's honestly because I see each card as a piece of comic art. That's just how my intuition works and how the cards decide to approach me. What I see here is this knight offering his cups, but this page of swords is being very defensive, trying to stand tall and be logical. I believe this is what he saw after he started showing Hyo Joo his interest. Like explained in her previous thread, she is a bit concerned and not yet so sure. Because of that, there's a delay for him in expressing his interests. Which leads us to the Knight of Pentacles. He knows to take things slow now. This Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight. He is good at planning and taking his time. Interestingly, this Knight of Pentacles is at the same exact position as her Knight of Pentacles. I believe he too has reached the point of his life where he wants stability and commitments from a partner. I also think he likes that she has always been ambitious and is a hardworking woman. King of Cups. In the end, he hopes to be her King of Cups. He's going to try his best to be careful about what he says. He'll be more careful about others people's opinions and feelings. He's going to work on becoming even more emotionally balanced and mature. I'm thinking he's trying to not be too much like the chariot in her eyes. Maybe this King of Cups is his true self and he wants to display his good traits to her more and take it slow. To be honest, this was quite an interesting and difficult reading to read. Their cards are very specific, especially his. I never got four men showing up on one spread before, and I was quite confused. But I try my best to think through and logic out all of these cards slowly. To summarize, I think as of right now, they are just very close co-worker, as their connection is very rooted with their passion and creativity for work. But there are interests, and I can only say interest because I think there may still be a lot of disconnection with their emotions and feelings towards each other. But of course, I believe since both are single right now and are available, the ship is still a possibility. However, despite their age and his urgency, I feel that it still be some time as this ride may be a little bumpy. We'll just have to wait to see how things will go. That's the end of this reading. Please remember that this is only a tarot reading. Tarot is based on energy, and as the interpreter of these energies, I may not be 100% accurate. Please remember to be logical, have an open mind, and keep yourself grounded with the information. If you're interested in buying a reading from me, please check out my description for my contact information. I accept payments and donations via PayPal. For pricing, please see my channel's description. If you do not use PayPal, please visit my Etsy store, annabellatarot.etsy.com. I do charge a little bit more on Etsy to recover the transaction fees, but I do have continuous promotion. I also provide personal reading through Etsy. If you need some personal guidance and vibe with the way I read, do head over. Thank you so much. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Have a nice day and see you next time.